Yo, what is going on everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So in today's video, we're going to be going over a few things to help you all get started in your adventure of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. But real quick before we do, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on the latest information surrounding Ghost Recon Breakpoint, because currently over 80% of you guys that are actually watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you do not miss a future upload. So now moving on to some of the things you're going to want to do at the start of your playthrough of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and do take note that this is 100% my opinion, so there are definitely other ways to play, but I just wanted to give you guys some tips on how I started the game and it seemed to help quite a bit. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you reach the social hub of Erewhon is you're going to want to go over to the bivouac and activate your XP boost. And how you're going to do this, once you are in the bivouac itself, you're going to go over to the preparations tab, and then you're going to go all the way to the right hand side where it says resources, and by activating this you're going to get a 10% XP boost for 60 minutes. I do believe if you die that goes away, but all you have to do is simply go back to the bivouac and reactivate that skill. As well as if you go into your skill tree after selecting a class, one of the first things you can actually select in that skill tree is a 20% XP boost, and this is a passive skill that is always active. And if you combine these two things, this is going to allow you to rank up much faster, get to those higher levels, get the higher tier drops, stuff like that. It's going to allow you to progress through the initial part of the game much quicker. And also talking about the bivouac, it is good to utilize all of the different crafting recipes to gain those buffs while you're out in the open world. There are plenty of different rations and other things in here that's going to give you buffs to accuracy, health regen, and all sorts of cool stuff, and you need to utilize those because this is something that I don't see a lot of people using. They're using more equipment rather than rations, and those rations only give you buffs for 10 minutes, but you can continuously use those, and there are plenty of crafting materials out in the open world to make it so that you can almost always have those rations on your character. And another thing that's going to help you throughout your playthrough of Ghost Recon Breakpoint is make sure you utilize the fast travel and garage system in the bivouac itself. So once you locate bivouacs around the open world, those are going to act as your rally points, similar to Ghost Recon Wildlands, where you are able to fast travel between those points. But also once you fast travel to a bivouac, it is good to actually activate the bivouac, go into the garage system that's actually in the bivouac itself, and spawn a helicopter or a jeep or a bike or something like that that's going to allow you to move around quicker around the open world once you leave the bivouac itself. And being the fact that at the start of the game each bivouac is going to start with a helicopter from default, you can basically access the entire open world from all of these different bivouacs, and it's going to allow you to travel around the map very efficiently. Also, you need to make sure that you do all of the daily faction missions. I believe there's 12 daily faction missions, and I think you can get up to a max of 400 faction points per day, and this is towards the battle reward system. But although you will be getting battle rewards points, you're also going to be getting XP for completing those daily faction missions. So with the XP boost, as well as you're going to be earning those points towards the battle rewards, this is a great way to get XP, and you can only do so many faction missions a day, so make sure you guys do those daily. And also moving over to the weapons, so make sure you guys are finding weapon blueprints, because if you find a really nice weapon out in the open world and it's not a blueprint, it's only going to last so long with the way the tiered loot is in this game. So if you find a weapon blueprint, you will be able to craft that weapon at any level at the shop in Erewhon, which is really nice because that really is comparable to the gun system in Ghost Recon Wildlands, because once you find the blueprint in Breakpoint, that weapon will be yours forever. You can craft that weapon however many times you want to get certain passives and stuff on it. That weapon is yours forever. As well as once you actually click on a weapon in your loadout, you're going to go in there and you're going to see the weapon upgrades menu where you can upgrade your weapon from a Mark 1 to a Mark 2 to a Mark 3. And I've seen some people say that they don't want to do those upgrades until they get a weapon that they like, but you don't have to do that because all of the weapon upgrades that you apply to those weapons carry across all weapons. So for instance, if you find an M4 that you really like and you upgrade that with the Mark 1 upgrades and then you destroy that weapon, once you find another M4, those same Mark 1 upgrades will be on that other M4 because it carries across all weapons of that class. So once you get a few weapon parts, make sure to start upgrading those weapons because it carries over to new weapons once you find them. And last but definitely not least, when you are out in the open world, make sure you are collecting all of the intel as well as all of the collectibles, because this is going to lead you to blueprints, as well as with the collectibles, it's going to be leading you to parts of the story with the wild mysteries, as well as some really cool loot caves and Easter eggs that are going to be a lot of fun to solve. So make sure when you see those in the open world that you are grabbing every single one of those, because you will thank me later. But overall, that's pretty much going to do it for the video. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown of a few things that I took note of when I started playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint that might help improve your guys' experience. So if you guys went on to like the video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on the latest information surrounding Ghost Recon Breakpoint on the channel moving forward. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.